Governor Stitt wants to tighten the reins on State Superintendent Ryan Walters. He's supporting a legislative amendment that would allow other school board members to place items on the agenda. House Speaker Kyle Hilbert says he met with the governor and filed this latest legislation because it makes sense.
For most entities, whether it's a city council, county commission, or a local school board, in my experience, it seems like anytime a member of the board wants to place an item on the agenda, it tends to get placed on the agenda.
So this call for change comes after a feisty board meeting last month, and it's the latest in what has become a public duel between Stitt, Walters, and even Attorney General Drummond. So how did we get here? It came to a head over immigration issues. On January 28th, the state superintendent Ryan Walters' controlled Board of Education voted to require parents to report their citizenship when enrolling their children. Governor Kevin Stitt, who helped Walters gain political stature, rejected the proposal, calling it, quote, needless political drama. In February, Stitt replaced 3 of the board members, citing a need for fresh eyes. And in that first meeting, those fresh eyes zeroed in on Ryan Walters, specifically questioning why he's the only one controlling the agenda.
If there's only one person on the board, which you're the chairman, sets the agenda, how does the board get something on the agenda that we want to talk about?
Still focusing on immigration matters, it was during that meeting Walters asked for an opinion from Attorney General Drummond. Drummond did respond, telling Walters he needed to focus on his job at hand, not immigration. Now March 5th, and a press release back and forth spectacle. First, Stitt applauding legislation for his new board members to be able to add agenda items.
If 9 people want something and one person is keeping that from even being talked about, I think that's a problem. That's not really a board.
Then Drummond chimes in on the issue, calling them both out in a statement, saying, quote, I applaud our legislative leaders for doing what they can to clean up the mess that Governor Stitt and Superintendent Walters have made of our public education system. And then a press release from Walters demanding for a second time a legal opinion from Drummond. Walters accused Stitt and Drummond of arguing like kids in a schoolyard kickball game. It's important to note that all 3 of them are Republicans, but have either campaigned against one another or are anticipating campaigning against one another in 2026.